Recording in progress.
And I am now joined by a fabulous exhibitor of ours again. I know you keep hearing me say this as I open them, but do you know what? These exhibitors really are essentially handpicked, and they don't know that necessarily. But as a host of an expo, an event, you do get the autonomy to say yes or no. A lot of people will just say yes to anybody just to get the money for the exhibition to go ahead or whatever. And I get that when it's huge and you've got thousands and thousands of pounds at risk. But as this is something I'm building from scratch, I want to make sure that the energy I start with is the right energy. And if that means that some people feel they are being, well, not allowed to play, that's on them because it's not intentional to piss somebody off, but it is there intentionally to build something that I need to make sure is of the right energy. And one woman that knows all about that, based on the work that she's going to be bringing and sharing with you on the day, Monday, no, it's not Monday, it's Sunday, the 29th of March, at the Mind, Body, Wisdom, Wellbeing Expo, is Krystal Peaty. Hello, Krystal.
Hi.
And it's no surprise that she has the name Krystal because I think your mum was a big fan of Dynasty, wasn't she?
She was, yes.
Yeah. So she, I mean, Krystal was a stunner. Let's not pretend she was a lovely, lovely, gorgeous looking woman. And crystals are what you now play with in your sound healing that you now have started to do.
Yeah.
But what you're bringing to the Mind Body Wisdom Expo is something extra, extra special that I know a lot of people, everybody that watches this will never have heard of. And
Yeah.
explain to people the name of it, the title of it that it is that you're going to bring.
Yeah, so I'm going to be bringing Cards of Destiny readings.
But they're called MAGI. Is it something, MAGI card readings or something?
So, the certification course that I've done, I'm a certified MAGI card counsellor, and that's because this information was protected by the Order of the Magi, which is an ancient order. And this ancient order, the three wise men used to be part of it, and the three wise men were part of the Magi, and they used to be astrologers.
Wow, so it's very connected to astrology, but also essentially a house of playing cards, a pack of playing cards,
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
And you're saying that every single card in the deck has a significance that correlates to astrology in some way, shape, or form based
yeah.
on this ancient um working. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. So based on your birthday, you get assigned a card, and within that card, there's like your 13 card life path, and that's like your soul blueprint.
Wow.
And one card just holds so much information, and you can do different type of readings. Like you can do relationship readings, year ahead readings, or soul blueprint readings. There's only one birthday that we can't read for, and that's the 31st of December, and that's New Year's Eve, and that's the day of the Joker.
So what does somebody that's unfortunately born on New Year's Eve, I say unfortunately, I
Yeah.
mean, what a great day to be born on the start of a brand new year, but what would they do then? How would they get benefit from this service?
Well, Robert says a lot of people who were born on the day of the Joker, they like to learn the system and read for other people, but they do accept that, the system can't be read for them. And some people have tried to identify with certain cards in the deck, but then realise that it doesn't work. And the reason being because the Joker has got a solar value of 0, because every card's got a solar value. So the Joker's got a solar value of 0, which is all of the cards and none of the cards in one. So they're
Wow.
so they're everything and nothing.
Wow.
So they,
That's
they can just choose to play whatever card they want to on any given day or time. So they're a
amazing.
fascinating people, but
Mm.
it's a very complex energy to handle. And I know people who were born on that day, and so does Robert. And unfortunately, some people can't handle that energy, and they've ended up in mental hospitals and things
Yeah.
like that. And then it's
So
ironic how there's a movie called The Joker, but that's a rabbit
yes,
hole.
isn't it? Isn't it? I know a rabbit hole. I
Yeah,
don't want to do that. But
yeah.
so you're referring to Robert, who is
Yeah, so Robert Lee Camp, He's part of the Order of the Magi, which I'm part of now, and he was initiated by the order. He's like in his 70s now. He's from America, so he's wrote quite a few books, and the main ones that are more published, like that you can find on Amazon, are Cards of Destiny and the Love Cards. And I came across him on Gaia TV doing an interview with Regina Meredith,
Yes.
and then that's how I found him. And then,
Amazing.
from that, reading his books, I did his course, so he does a certification.
So, how long was this course?
The course was about 10 months approximately, but it's something that you can do like around your working busy lifestyle.
Yeah,
And
because of course you
then
still work full time, right?
yeah, yeah. So you can kind of do it at your own leisure in certain ways, like the learnings that they've got. But then there is like a Q&A every month, which is a certain time in day, but you can catch up on them. And then tests have to be given in as well on certain dates.
And this is
So there is
great.
flexibility, but then there is also dates as well.
And because this is great for people to understand the complexity. I mean, it is so complex for me.
Yeah.
The information, and I said to you, because I had a reading done. I mean, I like to use the word forecast actually, because
Yeah.
readings can be very old fashioned and antiquated in what people think it is, like, and automatically assume it's psychic. This is not psychic. This is not psychic. We have to really stress this. My events and the expos, I've been to psychic since I was 19. I stopped going before 2020, well, a long time ago. And I now realize just how much disempowerment can come from saying that I'm going to go and have a reading. So I'm very clear and committed to changing the narrative around this because people need to know just how much empowerment they can have from using tools like this
Mm.
and having the forecast, because astrology is all about the forecast, isn't it, of what
Yeah.
can be. But you're always left with free will in every choice that you
Yeah.
make. And this is where we really, so destiny is always our own creation because of the choices that we make. Now,
Yeah.
when you do a reading that you did for me, that can take up to 3 hours, can't it?
Yeah, because the reading itself will be like an hour, but then it's the study time before, it can take me an hour or two. Obviously, I'll get quicker the more I'm doing
That's
it,
right.
but then you get your recording, and you get a copy of notes as well. So then there's the aftercare, and then sometimes
Mm,
people come back to me wanting to ask the odd question too.
this
So
is it.
there's a lot more that goes into it than what people realise,
Yeah.
behind the scenes.
So I, so you're going to be offering these forecasts for people to have on the day,
Yeah.
or I know they're not. You're not going to be doing them live. What you're going to be doing
No.
because it takes so long. You're going to be offering them at a special price, aren't you, on the day
Yeah, I'll be offering them at a reduced rate on the
of
day and, talking about them. Um, at the moment, they're £80.
Mhm,
In March, they're going up to 111. So on
mhm.
the day, I'll be offering them for about £80
Yeah,
on the day,
brilliant. So
which will
people
be
will need
obviously
to.
£31 cheaper than.
So people will need to pay for it there and then you will follow up afterwards by sending it them by email
Yeah,
thereafter. Yeah.
yeah.
And are there different sorts that you can do, or are they only the one sort that you did for me? Can you do smaller versions?
Yeah, there's different sorts. I've got a website now, so on my website I've put the different types of readings, and then I've
Brilliant.
also put the different format of readings as well. If people just want a written
Excellent.
reading, or they want audio and written, or they
Yeah,
want a live Zoom call with everything, so there's different
brilliant.
rates, so they can get it cheaper as well.
Yeah, that's amazing and good
Yeah.
to know because, again, with anything that's unheard of or unknown, people are very backward in coming forward when it comes to investing. And then there's others like me that just go straight in because A, they trust the person, because I know the amount of and how your brain works, that you will go straight into the detail of everything.
Yeah.
I love that, but I hate it at the same time. And I ask you
Yeah.
to break it down for me and just give it
Yeah.
me in bite size. What
Yeah.
don't what eradicate everything else that I don't need to know. So that's
Yeah.
great. And people, you can come and speak with Krystal on the day. She'll be inundated, no doubt. And so please do not assume that you'll have her time one to one on that day. She is there to announce and pronounce this new business that she's launching and this new concept that she's bringing to empower you guys more. And what we ask you to do is to be very respectful of that on the day, because, as you say, you're not bringing anybody with you, are you, on the day, Krystal?
No,
Are you?
I'll be there
No.
on my own. And
Yeah.
I like what you said as well about them being empowering, because that's how I find them. It's a self development and a self acceptance tool. That's very
Yes.
accurate. And it's in terms of energy, like you said. And it's like, you can have your cards for life, but you're only going to get the best out of that energy if you work with that energy, if you work against it. And
Yeah.
then we've got free will, like you said as well.
And of course, if you get the information and then sit on it and do nothing with it, is also a choice that you're making
Yeah.
as well, isn't it? So
Yeah.
it's all good. It's all good. It's all great. So we're going to be sharing the website, but you can give us the website address right now, Krystal, which is,
It's healingwithkrystal.com.
and that's Krystal spelt with a K.
Yeah, Krystal with a K.
Excellent. It's a lovely website, guys. Go ahead and look at it. And if you want to book in with her in advance before March 29th, go ahead, have the conversation. Thanks, Krystal.
Brilliant. Thank you.